Hello, hello, and welcome back to Choice Bits of Bliss. Today I'm going to go through what I have left over of my Through the Seasons winter kit. I've used quite a bit, and I still have quite a bit left. I'm okay with that, but I was watching some of my friends who are also doing this kit build and how they decided to kind of break theirs up into some kits. I think that's what I want to do with what's left over. Now, last month I did great. I got a lot, done. I got a lot of layouts completed, and I still have a lot to work with. I used my dies some. I think I want to use my dies a little more this month, and just continue to play with the winter goodness that I have. So the first thing I'm going to do, so right now I have things sorted by color. I want to just kind of pull out papers that are background papers to me. So this combination here just looks pretty. I love that. And I definitely want to use that for a page. So I'm going to leave this over to the right, because that is one kit that I feel like I have ready. Something that I discovered last month when I was doing my burn rate and kind of figuring out, what all I had gotten accomplished, I discovered that on average, I'm using about 3 papers per kit, per layout. So I'm liking that. I said I was going to do backgrounds, and y'all just let me lie to you, and I don't know why. I shouldn't do that. I shouldn't lie, because then I just went off into a completely different direction. And I'm liking this navy blue. So there's 3 already. Then I'm liking just the layered effect. Something that I'm not using a lot this series is my yellows. I'm not using them a ton. I think, yeah, there's some yellow in my inspiration paper. I have 1 inspiration paper left. And you remember when I started this kit, if you remember, I had pulled out 2 inspiration pieces. I've used 1 of them. Now, we did at one of our Christmas parties, we did a contest. It was timed, and then we had teams, and each team had to see if they could put their gingerbread house together in that amount of time. It was so much fun. So much fun. So I think maybe I want to go ahead and use that. So there's 4. And we're going to get some of that yellow in on that one. And I'm kind of thinking about what photos I still have left. I have a picture of my youngest son in Canada. And we had walked down the street, and the snow was, because they pushed the snow up. I think I want to do that for that photo. It was almost up to his head, and he's a pretty tall fella. So they had quite a bit of snow that season. I really like this. Are we able to see? I really like this red paper, and I think I want to use it some way, somehow. Maybe with these little houses, because they both have that whimsical feel to it. And I would love to bring in something like this to complement, because that's the same color of blue. So that one just lost to this kit. And I could actually do this with that picture of my youngest son. I could still use that. And we'll just put this back in the stack. So I'm happy with this so far. We've got at least 2 photos kind of mentally going on in my mind that I'm going to use. And just thinking if there's anything else that's jumping out that I want to use. I love this one as cut in small sections and using it as a complementary piece. So this is going to come in. I'm going to tuck it under because it's going to be a complementary piece that I'm going to use probably on that layout. And I am 100% okay if I don't use all of this paper. It is okay. It was never the goal to use every single piece. I am liking that a lot. I have already used up one of these die cut sheets from Basic Gray. I think I would really like it if they were both. If all three of them got used. It's time. It is time. I don't know when these came out, but it's time for me to use these. I really love that plaid. That's pretty. So yeah, I'm going to add these in as well to kind of start punching up these layouts. And I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 set aside at the moment that I believe I can fly. I believe I can get them done. I believe. So, not super in love with this one. Let me see if I have something else to complement that one. I do want to get this used. Maybe this is the vibe. That looks good. That looks really good. I'm happy with that. So we've got 7. And these houses go with these houses. It's the same kit or same collection. And these would look good cut out as embellishments. So that's going to get layered. You know what? I like this yellow. I like that. Let's see if I have something. So this has some yellow in it that I could bring that in. And you know what? That would work. So we could layer this. It's going to be kind of a soft background. We'll use this as, you know, kind of tie everything together. Let me think. So I just saw a piece of paper I think I like. I like this, maybe, with this. I like that. And I don't think that's going to work. I have cut apart one of these pieces because I like this, and this, and I like this, and that's all I like of this paper. So I have cut this apart before and used just these bits and pieces. I like that. That's cute too. So I'm probably going to cut that apart. I am liking this together. I love that. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and then pieces here to cut for embellishments. Happy with that. I'm whittling down this stack of paper. I'm tickled to bits. I've got this great piece of wood grain here. It would be a shame to let that go and not be used during this session. Let's bring in that music. What can we use? I think these dancing reindeer would be cute with this and this. Liking that. Yes, I love this. Look at that. It's like it was meant to be. Okay, we've got 10 here, and I believe that is plenty. This paper can go back into my inventory. I made a huge dent in it. Let's see if I can get these 10 layouts completed. All right. Thank you, friends, for joining me and helping me to make these kits. I appreciate your input. And come back. We will chat again soon. Bye-bye.